Take a look.
Every time I come into Amita Bal, I leave with a design that's absolutely mine, and I'm skipping home with my Amita Bal bag, and I absolutely love it.
Thank you so much.
So your name, Amita Bal, is such a designer name. It's like the perfect designer name. So I decided that I would ask you some questions that kind of play off your name. Sound like fun?
Sure.
All right, perfect. So we're gonna start with Amita Small. So growing up, what was your relationship with fashion?
Well, actually, growing up, I never thought I was going to get into fashion. I was actually going to school for nursing, and 3 years ago, I took a trip to India with my fiance then, and we were shopping for our wedding, and it's just something that started then.
What about that trip made you decide that you wanted to go into fashion?
So when I was getting my bridal outfit made, I would go to different places, see different things, wanting to mix and match a lot of the pieces that I've seen previously. And when I came back, everyone really loved the pieces that I came with, and I thought that that's something that I can do. Like, I can bring back, you know, bridal pieces, fashion in Bay Area where there's not much to go shop from.
What gave you that confidence to take on that risk and follow your dreams?
Well, basically, I had a really good support system, and I always wanted to do something that I was passionate about rather than just, you know, having a 9-to-5 job. And I think I couldn't be happier than the decision I made today.
So next I want to move on to the word Amita crawl. So before any toddler can walk, he has to crawl. But we live in a society where we want instant gratification. We want success and we want it now. What has allowed you to maintain that persistence in your business?
It's always, you know, a tough experience starting something from ground up, but there were some really tough days where I thought maybe I didn't make the right decision, but at the end of the day, when you see a happy customer and a smile on a bride's face, it makes it all worth it.
Oh, I can see that in your eyes too. You light up when you talk about the brides. I feel like there's so much learning when it comes to starting your own business. How have you changed? What have you learned about yourself?
Well, I've definitely become a very patient person. Getting into this business, I was very impatient. I was very young. So
You still are.
I still am, yes I am. It has taught me how to be optimistic when you're having bad days. As long as you're putting effort into something, you're definitely going to see return.
That's a really big lesson to learn at such a young age. Amazing, and I'm glad you learned it because the next word is Amita Call. You were actually called by IFA and you were selected to be the designer for IFA this last year. And you got to dress Nina Davulari. How was that experience?
It was a wonderful experience. She's absolutely very down to earth. She's beautiful, and I think she definitely rocked that ramp.
So the next word is Amita Doll. You've dressed Nina, you've dressed Aisha. Who are some other celebrities that you're really excited to dress?
I would definitely love to dress Sonam Kapoor. I think she's such a beautiful fashion icon of India, and it would be an absolute blast to dress her.
I agree, and I feel like your designs are right up her alley. They're very cutting edge and just very fashion forward. So I know you have your new collection out. How would you describe that?
Well, my new collection is called Red Romance. It's a very feminine, fun, glamorous collection that I've come up with. The cuts are very like sexy and different from what you've seen in my previous work.
Very nice. What advice would you give to other young girls who are out there looking up to you thinking, man, I want to be like her?
Well, what I would tell the young girls out there is to follow their dreams and to work really hard on it, because dreams are not going to work unless you do.
Very great advice. So I know you're affiliated with the Miss Dunia pageant. You've been working with the organizers, and this is something that's really important to you right now. Why do you feel that a platform like the Miss Dunia pageant is important in helping young girls to build their confidence?
This is the time for them to let go of their insecurities, build their dreams, and make it happen.
So Amita,